HSBC presents CNBC TV 18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, powered by Parity, Season 2.
Hi Malaika, welcome to CNBC TV 18. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Talking about, in terms of just empowering women, what do you think needs to be done and what message do you have for women entrepreneurs who are just entering into this space?
I think you have an entire body of women entrepreneurs. You have women who support women. And like I said, when we started the label Life, it was all about women, catering to women. Eventually, that was my first foray into fashion as an entrepreneur. Then I moved on to fitness, which was again yoga studios, which I started, which was all for women. So it was something that is very close to my heart. I feel very strongly about it. I feel we need to create work environments. We need to create spaces where women feel comfortable, women feel accepted, women feel empowered. So hence I have gone down that road where I feel it was essential for me to kind of do things which I felt very strongly about, and I continue to do so. I still back businesses, female businesses, which are very, very, very small, like literally starting from their homes, from their kitchens. But I back them because I believe in what they do. And I will continue to do that because I stand for the fact that women support women.
You being a woman entrepreneur yourself, can you tell us about the hurdles that you faced and having a woman team? Can you tell us about what the hurdles were as well as how you managed to maneuver through it?
So now when I got on board with the label Life, this was back then.
Yeah.
When a friend of mine, she approached, a very, very dear friend of mine, she approached me saying this is what she wants to do. Honestly, I didn't even understand what she said. She just said that, this is something we want to, it's online. And I'm somebody who never ever shop. I didn't know what online shopping was all about because we're all so, tactile, touch and feel. Right. So I don't even remember if I had a credit card, I think that was something which was never really part of my agenda. So when she told me this, I barely understood anything. Mm-hmm. I just kind of went along with her vision. I went with her belief. And I felt, it was something that we needed to do together as friends, as women. We said, chalo, let's do something. And she was so clear in her head about it. Of course, when I say clear, is because she wanted to do it. Where, what, how, we had no clue. After that, we launched. 3 years later, 5 years later, I could still see her struggling because, to actually put all of it together, we were struggling with inventory, we were struggling with raising capital and I didn't understand any of it initially. But with every year, I kind of figured that this is how it actually is. And, I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do with all of this inventory that we're sitting on? Because we can only cater to so many styles because we only had that much, capital with us. So the more you needed, obviously if we needed to cater to, for a mass out there, for that kind of numbers, we needed that kind of capital, which meant we needed to raise that kind of capital. So it was all trial and error. There were so many times where I could feel frustration among the women, but the good thing is that all of them stuck on. All of them believed in the brand. They believed it was something, and I truly feel that they put in a lot of love, a lot of affection, a lot of hard work. They toiled over it day in and day out. A lot of them even didn't even have, salaries weren't given at a certain point because we were still trying to trying to figure things out. But today I just feel, I think that weight, that perseverance, that entire belief has paid off. Yeah. And now we are in a position where you can actually cater to a larger audience, to larger numbers, because that's now where we stand. So I think somewhere perseverance and really, really pays off. And I've learned that through the label Life's journey.
What about catering towards body positivity, and how does, it's not just about small, medium and large. How do you all cater to that?
Which is what I had said even earlier. We are not just catering to the prototype of small, medium, large. We've really worked hard about catering to a cross-section of women, which I feel, and firstly, women should feel comfortable in our clothes. They should feel that they have the option of size, right. Which is, we're catering to, being body positive. I don't think a woman should feel that she needs to settle for a size just because it's not available. I feel that's just so wrong, because I feel every time, you step out and if you go to buy something, you don't, and you're settling for something, I hate that feeling. Yeah. So I can imagine, we don't just cater to small, medium, large. We've gone beyond that. We just want all women to feel inclusive, all women to feel absolutely amazing about themselves, and that's what the label
Wow,
life stands
that's
for.
amazing. More power to you, and thank you so much for joining
all the
us.
women out there.
It was lovely talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
HSBC presents CNBC TV 18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, powered by Parity.